Guys, if you're watching this, make sure you subscribe. If you want to watch the whole thing, you can watch it on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. Welcome back to another episode of Saving Grace. Today, we have Mr. Fosh in the building.
Nice.
Say hello. Yeah.
Formal to start with.
Then it will go downhill.
Ms. Barry.
Ms. Barry, because I'm not married yet.
No, and you don't want to be just Miss.
No, I feel like that's just what's the point.
Yeah. Just Ms.
Ms. Barry.
A bit of mysteriousness about it.
I
like it.
What are you known for? Give us the people the intro. Give the people an intro.
I'm known for being posh, mainly.
Yeah.
That's the main selling point.
Brie and cracker vibes.
Yeah.
What? That's like a
Brie and cracker.
Brie,
so what did you just call me?
Cracker. Yeah. Oh my God. Sorry about that, guys.
What am I best known for? I am known for doing silly pranks on the internet.
Silly, goofy things.
That kind of makes me sound like I'm a 2011 YouTuber.
Sam Pepper's in the building.
No, he's not. Please, I really hope he's not. So I have done. I ran for London Mayor, but people won't know me for that because Nico Omalana also did it, and so they completely forgot I did it. What else have I done? I wrote "Welcome to Luton" in massive letters next to Gatwick Airport.
The famous.
That was fun. I got a private investigator to follow me for a month without me knowing. I have spent 24 hours with nudists. I got my kit off.
The dream. You also got naked.
I got
during
naked,
that.
yeah.
Did you feel empowered after that? Or did you feel a bit embarrassed?
I was told, I talk about this a little bit in my stand-up show, and I was told before I went by some journalists, like, do you know what, Max? Like, it's a really freeing experience. And after 5 minutes, you kind of forget you're naked.
Right.
That wasn't true.
No, of course not.
I was quite conscious that I was naked. It
conscious
was also
of your cock out.
Yeah. It was the hottest day of the year as well when we did it.
Sweaty balls.
And just burnt balls mainly.
Oh, were you outside? Sorry.
I was outside, yeah.
SPF should have been straight on that.
It's an interesting dilemma when you decide whether you can put SPF 50 on your testicles.
I feel like you can. Well, I don't have a cock, so I don't know why.
Well, I mean, you don't put them on mine.
No, fair enough.
I'm in just south of France. Where's Grace when you need her? So I've my MO is kind of going out and doing really silly random things.
As you should.
As I should. But I started off interviewing people on nights out in Newcastle, and I kind of got known for just interviewing posh people for a long period of time.
So you have a series called Versus Posh People.
Yes.
How do you find said posh people? Because Newcastle...
I am one. I know where we all live.
Yeah, it's true.
It
true.
was a Street Smart. It was the series that I did and then I just kind of realised I had a video where I did with students at a university called Cirencester, Royal Agricultural Uni at Cirencester.
I couldn't say that after a few
and that went big, and so I was like, right, everyone loves watching posh people say silly things.
Yeah.
So I would then just kind of go to posh events, so like
Made in Chelsea,
a lot of rowing events, polo events.
Oh, I like a row.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, my dad used to row.
Okay.
He's quite posh.
Is he quite posh?
Yeah. He did shit with planes and that.
Nice.
So I feel like that classes you as posh.
Was he an air steward?
No. He did like what was that famous plane? The jet.
Concorde.
Yeah, he worked on the Concorde.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's quite old.
Pilot.
No, he just like
tinker.
Screwdrivers and shit.
Spanner.
Yeah, he was building it.
No, you built the Concorde.
Yeah, single-handedly, my dad did.
What
that.
a man!
Yeah, I know.
And then also just a lot of the clubs in Chelsea, I used to go stand outside with a microphone and a camera.
So, the thing is, I've had to do that once before, and it was the most terrifying thing ever because people are knobs. When you've got a camera out, people just are knobs. Yeah,
I mean, I kind of used to liken it to like moths. So like you turn on like a ring light in public in the evening outside a club, and it's people just like flock. Boom. And I've kind of realised I've done like I used to do about 3 or 4 years of interviewing like students on nights out, and I realised very quickly that whatever energy you give them, they will give back to you, but times 10. So if you're like, oh my God, guys, how are we? Do you mind if we chat for 5 minutes? They are like, yeah. But if you're like grumpy and kind of standoffish, then they'll be like, come on then.
Yeah, I think that's my problem.
Yeah.
Maybe that is my issue. I'm like, I want to fucking go then. No, I don't do that.
Right,
I'm very
speaking to the microphone now.
Go on, tell me your problem.
But I've kind of been overtaken by the TikTokers of this world. They've discovered the man on the street content, so I can't really do it anymore.
I mean, at least you were the OG of it, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I wasn't really, because kind of talking to people on nights out is not a new format. Like sometimes I'll get sent messages of like screenshots of someone else doing like an interview on the street, like, mate, they've nicked your format. It's like, they haven't. I've nicked that format. It's a tale as old as long as cameras have been around.
Yeah.
People have been talking to people on the street.
Well, because this is weird, because I was like, oh my God, Max Fort, I don't know my fruits, right? And then I clocked, I'd been watching your videos for ages, not realising you were the same person
I don't know
as
my
the guy on
fruits.
TikTok. Did that piss you off that you constantly had to see that on your For You page?
Yeah, I mean, it was so weird that was the thing that went massive. And like, I had done some mad stuff that I thought was going to...
And of course it was that one.
And it's that.
Yeah.
And also, it went viral about 4 months after the video went out.
Oh, so you're bored of it anyway.
So it was kind of just something that just appeared out of nowhere. And I think I realized it was kind of getting some traction because it started to become a thing in the queer community on TikTok, because I don't know my fruits. They were talking about other queer people.
Right.
And so that's when it started to become a sound. And then I remember Ashley Graham, the model, used the sound.
Really?
And I was like, okay, this is great. And then when Camila Cabello used it.
I was about to say, I saw that. That's mental.
That was what I found really funny about that.
You've basically fucked Camila Cabello.
I've been in her mouth.
Yeah, literally. And not many people can say that apart from Shawn Mendes.
No, and even then, do we know?
Even then.
Do we know?
Do we know?
I quite like the idea, though, that because she did it in her apartment, and so she would have had to hear my voice loads and loads of times to get the lip sync right. So she would have just heard me in her apartment in New York just go, I don't know my fruits. I don't know my fruits. I don't know my fruits.
I'd put that on my CV. I mean, you've got a lot of shit to put on your CV. You probably don't even need a CV at the point. But if you did, that would be one to put on it.
Camila Cabello once had me in her mouth.
Yeah. The only people that have done my videos is fucking like...
Don't take that out of context.
Holio. They will. Use that as a soundbite.
Camila, we haven't met, but lovely to meet you. I don't know. She might be a massive fan of the Saving Grace podcast.
She might be. She is, obviously. Come on now, have some respect for the pod.
I'm putting a lot of respect on the pod's name.
Yeah.
Put some respect on the pod's name.
I'd bloody put that respect on the pod's name.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So you did the TikTok shit, right? You went viral, job done, whatever. Your videos on YouTube feel where it's at mainly, right? How do you come up with the ideas?
It's a lot of like conversations I have with mates. So, for example, running for London Mayor.
Do you get high?
No, I don't.
I thought maybe an edible might have.
No, that's quite a good idea though.
You're welcome.
Although actually, no, I did. There was one video I did that I came up with whilst I was inebriated and under the influence, and that didn't do very well at all.
Oh.
No, it was recreating my school 100-meter race with the same people 20 years on.
That's just quite a good idea.
Yeah, so I got together my old school friends that
right.
I hadn't seen in 20 years, like, hi guys, I know this is going to be really weird, but do you want to race in the park together? And
that sounds like you're about to groom them.
Yeah, it was quite a hard sell.
You're lucky they turned up.
Yeah, it was quite a hard sell. But no, I think I come up with my ideas just purely from things. So the mayor thing, running for London Mayor.
Yeah.
Someone sent a BBC article of the people they thought they were going to run for London Mayor.
Right.
And there were people like the Count Binface was on there. And then in a WhatsApp group chat, my mate was like, you won't run for London Mayor. And I was like,
watch me.
I was like, I could.
But what would you have done if you actually got London Mayor? Would you shit yourself?
No, I think I'd do all right. Or what I would do, I would just become a complete shill. I would just get people who knew what they were doing. It's like, what do I need to do? So I'd be a puppet leader.
Good video content, though.
Oh, banging.
Day in the life of me as London Mayor.
Mukbang with the mayor.
I kind of want that.
Yeah, let's get Sadiq
Just do
involved.
it again next year. Fucking it. Is it a yearly thing?
Yeah, no, it's every 4 years.
Oh, it's like a president.
Yeah.
Who can be arsed? That's commitment.
Yeah, it's commitment to the bit. I think I could have done all right as mayor.
I think you've done all right.
The politicians doing it at the moment. Am I right, guys? That's a bit of punchy satire for you there. Bit of politics on the Saving Grace podcast.
It's about time because we just usually talk about shit on this. So
actual
thank you
poo.
for that. Actual poo.
Oh.
Have you had an embarrassing poo story?
Here we go. I thought okay.
You have.
I think we've all shat ourselves at one point in our lives.
Speak for yourself. No, I'm joking.
You definitely have pooed
even
yourself.
if it's a shark.
Yeah, I was. This is going to be the Foshest intro to a story
right.
ever. I can't believe I'm saying this. But I, about 5 or 6 years ago, climbed a mountain called Mount Kilimanjaro.
Oh, yeah. That old thing.
Little
molehill.
And towards the summit, I really needed a poo.
Oh.
And because the walk was 5 days, and I thought, right, let's just Imodium the hell up.
Yeah.
I think I could probably just about last 5 days.
Drug use.
And I...
This is getting taken
I need
down.
some help.
Yeah.
And as I was reaching the summit, that the Imodium stopped working.
Oh.
And it was really cold outside.
Right.
So I did do a little bit of a poo.
Is it a mountain poo?
But it froze.
Straight away?
Not straight away, but within like 10 minutes.
Wow.
So it kind of wasn't that bad.
That's quite cool. No toilet paper though.
No.
There's no leaves.
Grace, you are remarkable at being... I've literally met you 10 minutes ago.
Yes.
And I am telling a story that I don't think I've ever
Mount
said in
Kilimanjaro
public.
shite.
Yeah.
I need that. I don't need that, but I needed the story.
You needed the story. So that's
Yeah.
the most... Yeah, the stand-up time that I've pooped myself.
Did you get to the top though?
Yeah.
Did you shit at the top?
No.
Like Americans put the flag in, we shit.
I put a flag in my shit. But no, so whenever I look at the pictures of me at the top, I know that my pants were full of poo.
That's like when you have kids, you're like, I did a shit there.
Yeah.
That's not that I climbed it, I did a shit on that mountain.
Yeah, whenever it's on the telly, poo on top.
Shout on that. Do you know what's funny? Other like is it a hike?
Yeah.
Other hikers probably walk past and go, that's a fossil. And it's actually your shit. Just sat there rotting.
Probably. But yeah, so
Yeah, I
like how we are. I
yeah.
still like who you are, kind of sticking to the niche of the pod and talking about
Otherwise,
poo.
you should have known what you were coming on to.
No, I did.
Yeah,
I
you
did.
And he cried.
Yeah.
Thank you for today's sponsor of the podcast, Wine52. This is a sponsor that's really close to my heart and something that I have quite a hobby in, I'll be honest with you. Wine52 is offering you guys 3 bottles of wine and you only have to pay for the postage, which is $8.95. Now, I'm not very good at maths. I did get a GCSE, but a low one. I don't think that you could get 3 bottles of wine anywhere for that price, not even a corner shop. And a dodgy one at that. The wine that you can get is either red or white, so you can't go wrong. Wine is very close to my heart, as we know. I'm just a retired uni student now, and it got me through many deadlines, breakups, and possible one-night stands. The perfect sponsor for you guys to watch this pod. Have a wine and shut up. Thank you again for Wine52 for sponsoring today's pod. So that's Wine52, WINE52.com. Favourite video you filmed?
Favourite video when I served roadkill to food critics.
Saw that.
Yeah.
Was that actually roadkill?
That was actually roadkill.
What are we talking? Badger, squirrel?
It was a pheasant. It was all right. And actually that's...
Posh people eat pheasants.
Yeah, they love it. So I was kind of quite au fait with it. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
I think that was the biggest worry because we just went out looking for roadkill. And because we thought
I mean,
yeah. And I thought if it was like a fox or a badger, I can't cook a fox or a badger on YouTube. Not? Because I mean,
it's dead.
Yeah, but would you eat fox?
I mean, look, I've had a lot of things in me.
Yeah.
And I think a fox is the least of my worries.
Yeah, badger. They've got chlamydia, don't they?
I was literally about to say that, but I think it's a koala. But British ones probably do. We're fucking riddled with it.
Badger.
Yeah, so probably.
Badger's just going on nights out to prison.
But they found out after that you fed them roadkill?
Yeah.
They pissed off?
No, they were actually like, oh, it was nice. I was kind of hoping that you would explode and I'd have an ending to a video.
You could start a restaurant called
just Roadkill.
Roadkill. Like, what's a funky name? Like Roadkill.
The Roadkill Rib.
No.
The Roadkill Ranch.
Ribeye.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I just said. Roadkill Ranch has a better
the
ring
Roadkill
to
Ranch.
It.
That would require the menu would change every day.
But do you know what? The A14 would be fucking clear.
Yeah.
You'd just be peeling shit off of that road.
Having a rabbit.
Yeah,
thanks very
literally.
much.
Although I live next to a field and there's constant dead rabbits everywhere. It's like Armageddon.
Oh yeah.
Don't know what Armageddon is, but I've heard people.
Well, I mean, for those rabbits, it would be Armageddon.
Yeah.
It's the end of their world
as well. Poor
Have you got a cat?
I do. Yeah, I'm a cat girl.
Are you?
I am. I like dogs.
Okay, what kind of cat do you have?
Black and white.
I know tabbies are kind.
Tabby.
Siamese.
Oh, like what's the hairless one? Siamese.
Sphinx.
Fucking hell. So that took it out of Bill.
Yeah.
Sphinx. Anyway, anyone had any rude people while you're filming? Yeah, what's the rudest encounter you've had during a video?
I've had a lot.
Yeah, I feel like you would.
When I ran for mayor, so when I ran for London mayor,
I bet they were knobs.
I was running. Well, I was kind of my opposition. The person I was running against was a guy called Lawrence Fox.
Friend of an op is an op.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lawrence was also a posh boy.
Right.
Who was trying to get into politics, but he had 5 million quid in backing. I had 0.
0 million.
0 million.
Yeah.
And so basically my whole campaign was to try and beat him for London mayor.
Yeah.
And we met, we kind of came to blows. We had a head to head.
Did you?
A kind of an Elbrook Astrid Wet situation outside City Hall.
Minus the tits.
Yeah, although mine were out. And he called me a narcissistic little child.
Oh.
And really went in for me.
The big guns were out.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's about as bad as it gets for posh people as well. That's our version of you
Labour supporter. Yeah.
Rosie, please bleep that out.
Okay, sorry.
I don't want to be so uncouth to say the word.
Do that as well.
Twice.
Yeah,
that's good for you. The bleeping. People are normally pretty polite.
Right.
I'm always quite good at just like being able to not antagonize. I've never been in a fight. I've been headbutted once though.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's an ick.
Yeah, it's an ick.
How did that happen?
I went to uni in Newcastle.
Oh, well, yeah, full stop.
Yeah, full stop.
You don't even need to explain it.
And I was on a night out, and it was the kind of like 2 a.m. I was quite drunk with a Subway like slumped on the floor. That
Subway,
kind of vibe.
you are posh.
Yeah. What is it? Subway's not posh.
Yeah, it is quite expensive. Might go kebab house.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was slumped outside the Subway. Sorry.
Yeah.
Posh alert. And it was during the time of like the what are those like social media thing. We go, what are those? And I was shouting it at people walking past. Most people found it funny. Yeah. And then I shouted at this guy.
Were you on your own, sorry?
I was with a mate.
Oh, okay.
And so we've been doing it together. I was just by myself.
Like, okay.
This is fun.
Yeah.
So this guy walked past and I was like, what are those? And he lifted me off the ground and he was a Scouse guy. He's like, what the fuck did you just say? And I was like, and then when I was confronted, I just got so posh. I was like, oh, I am so sorry. It's a joke on the internet. And he was like, I'm not a fucking student. I earn 25 grand a year.
Of course.
And then he went, look at this watch. It's worth 25 grand. And in that moment, I went, you spent an entire year's salary on a watch. That wasn't very clever. And then bosh. And like blood everywhere. And the guy I was with, who was also another posh guy, he looked at me shocked as blood's pouring from my nose. He just went, mate, that was so not on.
No, that was nice.
And that's the only fight that I've kind of been in. So I normally.
No, I can't imagine you in a fight.
No, I
Fisty
don't.
cuffs.
I don't like this. Come on, like let's go outside.
So you wouldn't do like a YouTuber boxing match?
No, I would.
Say we were up against each other, 40 mil each. We could be paid.
No, but do you know what I would do? What I really want to do? I've spoken to this with a few YouTubers before. I want to kind of like change up the stereotype of like, right, we're going to hate each other, we're going to kill each other. So I want to square up to someone, start beef, have the whole thing. Yeah. Hate you. I'm going to kill you in the ring, and then ding ding round one, just get together and kiss.
Scissor. Oh no, yeah.
It's just like
I quite like. Yeah. They'd be like,
and then it was like, what? And it's like, make love, not war, guys.
Flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pot confetti.
Yeah.
It's and like then we get married in the ring.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, because like it's all this like, yeah, I want to kill you, mate.
Yeah.
It's like, cool.
Just
I'm going to send you to sleep.
Life's for living.
I'm going to send you to sleep is such an odd threat.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
A good night. Saves me taking a NyQuil.
Yeah, exactly. Don't tempt me with a good time.
Don't sext me, please.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
fine.
no, I wouldn't do a YouTube boxing, although everyone does have a price.
I don't know what my price is, probably 50p.
The thing is, I don't really have a person who I could fight. Who else is in the
Nico?
But like, I would just
couldn't do fucking mayor. We'll just do that then.
Yeah. He's a big lad, Nico.
He is quite big.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I would like to fight Lawrence Fox again.
Who's Lawrence Fox?
He's a bloke he used to be an actor. He used to be married to Billie Piper, and he is now a politician with his party called the Reclaim Party, where he wants to take back the power for the British people. That kind of vibe.
Okay.
Like your audience can make a decision on whether you like his policies and his politics or not.
We'll have a go.
I think he's a really charming man and somebody that is someone that I'd really like to get to know and fight in a boxing match. So Lawrence Fox, if you want to have a fight, let's have a fight.
Maybe for his next campaign, you can do for like publicity and that you guys can fight. I'll set it up. You can do it in this set if you want.
Yeah. Small. Have you seen Russia? In Russia, they do the telephone boxing. So there's two fighters. They get in a telephone box, like a red telephone box,
right?
And they will just fight each other that close quarters in the box. Type if you're watching this or listening
and I
to
can imagine Russians go hard with that as well.
Yeah, they do each other.
Maybe I won't do that.
No. But so no, I won't get in a fight.
Okay, fine. Right. Guess that's off the cards.
Yeah, sorry.
Next question. Sidemen, you're in a vid.
I've been in a few. No, I've only been in one.
All right, flex. Been in a few vids.
Yeah, well, I've only been in one. Yeah. But this will tell you what it's not a flex. I was dressed as a pint in KSI tried to buy me.
First encounter of KSI.
You're trying to get a clip, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
First time he met JJ. Views. I've been in this game a bit too long. Okay.
He knows the game.
KSI tried to buy me. There you go. There's the hook.
Yeah.
I was with Bambino Becky.
Lovely.
They were doing a Dragon's Den version of this, Dragon's Den version.
Right.
Sidemen times Dragon's Den.
Oh.
And Becky was pitching them a product.
Yeah.
And it was an alcoholic beverage.
Of course it was.
And she needed a mascot to stand next to her and dress up as a massive pint. And that she called me the day before. Panics, like, I need to find a paint. and I was like, I'll do it. And then it kind of descended, the filming descended into like KSI asked to buy me as a servant, and then they just started bidding for me. And it got very weird. So that's the only encounter I've had with the guys in the video.
Funeral though.
Yes, that was Freezy's video though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was in a choir for Morpheus, KSI's hamster's funeral.
Are you actually a singer? Like, do you actually do choir and that?
Yeah, I do. I'm in a choir.
Should we harmonise?
Oh gosh. Okay.
What do you harmonise with? What word? KSI.
No, it's got to be one syllable. Grace.
Summer. Sorry, you know that too.
Grace.
Grace.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We can stop the podcast
there now.
Thank you
for the music.
Oh, all right.
A bit of Johnny English here.
That was so uneven.
Bit of ABBA.
Yeah, filming the vids. But I didn't realise you actually...
Yeah, I'm in a choir.
You are?
Yeah, so I when I left uni, I wanted something to do, just as a bit of like extracurricular. I love getting out the house. I love
that.
I love something in the calendar.
Do you have to... Do you have to wear the robe?
No, it's not. It's not. I have to say, it's not a church choir.
Oh, because I'm from Cambridge, right? Yeah. There's like a church in Cambridge, like the Cambridge, like fucking freezing. That's all I remember. And they have the choir boys.
Yeah,
dressed in their dresses.
Yeah.
So I imagined it.
I haven't joined lots of choir boys, no.
Okay. Well,
questions
good.
Would be asked,
that saved your rep.
Exactly. So I am in a choir. We do kind of a mixture of a bit of musical theatre. We were doing a bit of Imogen Heap the other day, hide and seek. That's technical.
Not clear.
And we did with George Michael medley. That was fun. Yeah, that was
okay.
That was jazz hands galore. And yeah, Freezy just messaged me saying like, mate, could you put together a choir?
Yes.
And I was like, absolutely, I could. I'm the choir dealer.
You had to keep a straight face.
Yeah. They brought in a hamster in a tiny hamster coffin, and we had to sing the Halo theme.
Was it real though?
I don't know. I didn't look in the coffin.
I'd have wanted a feel
of the coffin or the hamster.
The hamster, to make sure it was definitely.
Did you go visit the Queen?
No. Do I look like I went to visit the Queen?
I'm not going to judge a butcher by its cover.
You know what? I respect that. Yeah. But no, absolutely
you didn't queue for long.
And do you know what? I know everyone's having a go at Ollie and Phil. I wouldn't fucking wait 13 hours. If they went, look, do you want to quickly come in? I'd go, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sit there and go, no, I would like to camp.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
But then the question is, Beck's queued.
But he's also, isn't he promoting Qatar? No, we don't even have fucking rights there.
But yeah, but is Beck's going for it? He's going for his knighthood. PR.com.
For what?
Football.
Oh.
Footy.
To be fair, I learnt how much, who was it? Jamie Vardy earns like, what was it, like 100k a week or something like that.
Well, Becca's got to pay 1.5 mil to clean.
Oh, that was great beef. Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
That was beautiful.
I want to be in a scandal like that.
Should we start one?
Yeah. You look at me. What scandal could you see me in?
I think the thing is, your brand is just, you're open. We love it. You're authentically yourself.
Sell me.
So I think actually a scandal we find out that you are actually a nun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Pat coming out of a convent.
I find the dress a slay. Moves in the wind. Yeah. I could see it. The only thing I couldn't deal with...
The headband at the top?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a bit of forehead on me, so maybe I do need that. But I couldn't do the no talking and getting up at 6 a.m.
I think they're allowed to talk.
Really?
Yeah, I think you're thinking of monks. They're not allowed to talk.
Okay,
also, I'd like to say, please do not get your religious education from Grace and
Grace
I.
podcast.
Yeah, like, I mean, this is probably wrong.
I saw monks on the tube the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Were they
I
chatting?
thought that was fucking so random.
Were they? How did you know they were monks?
Full monk, bald, orange
jumpsuit.
It's not a jumpsuit. It's a
robe.
Orange
monk's robe.
Yeah, and they also were just very gentle. Do you know?
With what?
Just like, because I
was tube goers
getting on the tube.
Yeah.
They were getting off the tube. And you wait for people to get off the tube. They went. And no one else in London goes, thank you for waiting.
Who chose the orange?
I think, I'd like a purple, if you couldn't tell. Or maybe a pink.
Okay.
Maybe we could shake
Wow, that's completely new information. I can't believe you chose those colours. I should do a video on monks. Well, I am.
So the religion, any spoilers for this vid? Anything I can know?
No.
Okay.
I'll leave. I know it's quite tricky for a podcast where you're needing content, but I want that content for myself. Thank you very much. Actually.
Okay. Maybe we should do the boxing match.
Yeah.
Draco Malfoy.
Oh, shut up. Sorry.
Draco Malfoy.
Yes, Tom Felton, Tommy Feltz.
Can you tell me what he was like in real life? What does he smell like? I can imagine.
We were outside.
A woody musk.
A woody musk. Musk, not must.
A woody musk.
We actually didn't spend that much time together. I literally had enough time to get his autograph, and that was
which
is him signing a contract to become my best mate.
That's a slay.
It's fun. He hasn't responded, which
well, he's definitely seen the video because that got a lot of views.
Yeah, it did well. So I who knows?
Bit muggy that.
Yeah, a bit
Draco.
No, he's a lovely man.
No,
he's a lovely
Draco.
man. It's old Tom Feltz. So we did that video recently, which was fun. We've hopefully this will be a video that's coming out. I'm doing a video soon where I spend 24 hours with an elephant in the room.
Small room, big room?
Big room, big elephant.
I hope so.
Yeah, big elephant.
It's not this set.
I'm going to India in 3 days.
Are you?
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah.
I hope so.
My visa hasn't come through yet, so I might not be going to India in 3 days.
Long flight though.
8 hours.
Do you like flying?
I'm okay. I mean, I'm a premium economy guy.
Bet you are.
Yeah.
Silly me.
I think like I've. That's the one thing I'm proud of myself that I can afford a premium economy. Not a business. I'm not made of money.
No. I've never gone business. I've walked through.
Yeah, I think we all have.
And thought,
nice. Wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah, wouldn't it be leg room? Yeah. That's my issue.
Do you have long legs?
And sometimes I get scared that I've got deep vein thrombosis because on the.
You're not 90.
Who? What the fuck did you just say?
You're not 90 years of age. Don't old people get deep vein thrombosis?
Sometimes on the plane, because I do long hauls, they'd say, make sure you walk because you'll get deep vein thrombosis. And I would never walk because I'd be scared they're all looking at me. Just because I don't know, I just think everyone's looking at me. It's a condition. And then after the flight, I'd get sometimes pains and I'd be like, this is it. I've got the TVT. Fucking hell.
Got deep vein thrombosis. Sounds like a drag queen.
Maybe that would be my name if I did drag. Deep vein thrombosis. Queen D. Oh, okay.
Queen of the veins.
So, did you say you're doing stand-up?
Yeah.
Have you not shat yourself yet? That's a scary thing to do.
I've done it for about 2 years now. Actually, this is a bit of promo. Actually, there's one thing I'm going to plug.
Look in the cam.
Doing the London Palladium on the 3rd of November, and
that's big.
2,000-seater.
Fucking hell.
That's a big boy.
How do you know people are going to laugh at it though?
I've done the show for about a year and a half now.
So you're like recycling content. Then.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm not going up and doing a new show every single time I get on stage. That would be mad.
There's hell in there.
That would be hell. No, so I've done stand up for like 2 years. Don't get me wrong. I've had my fair share of just dying on stage.
Really?
And it's not nice. I mean, it is slightly self-inflicted in some cases because I did a show in Glasgow. And I went on stage and said, "Hello, Edinburgh."
And they all went.
They didn't like that.
Eat shit and die.
Yeah, it didn't go down particularly well.
Do you have like hecklers?
Yeah, I did. In Glasgow, I did.
Of course.
And it was if a heckle's funny, it adds to a show. Yeah. It's great. But like the heckle I got in Glasgow, we had these women who worked in a COVID test centre. And that is relevant to the story.
There's not many jokes you can make there again.
No, but like I would kind of speak to people in the audience and they would just shout, "COVID test." I said, "What?" So what? "COVID test." So okay, thank you very much. And every single time I went for audience interaction, they would just shout the words "COVID test" at me in a Glaswegian accent.
Why?
I don't know. They'd had a few too many white wine spritzers.
We've all been there.
And so no, I was on a mixed bill, and the guy before me came on stage. He was enormous. He was about 6'8". He was wearing a black puffer jacket indoors on stage. Fucking and he came up on stage and said, "Just so you know, if anyone wants to heckle, I'm carrying a knife." No one knew whether he was joking or not. No one. And so like, I came on afterwards, be like, "Hi."
They were like,
"I'm a posh boy." Isn't it being so silly being posh?
Meat.
So that was quite scary, but it's all a bit fun.
Ever had like a really embarrassing moment while doing stand up?
There was a bit in the show that was quite like, it's not really like 18 plus, but like it wasn't PG-13.
Talking about shagging.
And I then at the moment I hit the punchline, which was very rude, I just made eye contact. I hadn't seen them throughout the show. Made eye contact with genuinely an 8-year-old boy in the second row, and like it was a 15 plus show. Well, it was a 15 plus on the ticket, and the mum and dad had just brought them along, and I just locked eyes with him. And I was like,
you ruined that child.
I absolutely. Yeah. It was mortifying.
And if you want to find out what joke that was, 3rd of November.
3rd of November,
like
baby.
How I slipped that in.
Absolutely.
What can I say?
So no, stand up is. I mean, the worst that really happens is just people don't laugh. You have people walk out sometimes, but.
That's awkward though.
But I always just think that they've got something else going on. I just think, they just really need a wee.
But I always say this, surely it can't, like when people go to Ricky Gervais or like whatever and then they get offended, I do sometimes think, why have you gone to see Ricky Gervais then if you're easily offended? Is any of your stuff controversial?
No, it's not controversial at all.
Still time though.
I do get a lot of like, when I sometimes say that I do stand-up comedy, I sometimes get a lot, I can't say anything these days, can you? God, it's difficult.
That is everyone always goes.
Can't say anything. God, it must be so difficult. What they like, the woke brigade. You can't say anything. And I'm like, I genuinely don't think that is the case. I think with comedy, you can say anything. Right. But the deal with comedy is that you have to make it funny.
Right.
Now, like comedy doesn't just give you a platform just to have a microphone and to say whatever you like.
Yeah.
There needs to be a well-constructed and thoughtful joke behind it. Now, comedy is subjective, definitely. But them's the takes. If you decide that you are going to make a joke about a sensitive topic, which you are allowed to do, it is just harder to do that.
Yeah. And do you like Ricky Gervais then or no?
I think I'm not going to say I like his entire body of work. I love some of the stuff he does. I dislike some of the stuff he's done. Like I really enjoyed Afterlife. I've actually not sat through and watched an entirety of his special. But I've seen clips of specials that I've thought that's really funny. He does a great bit about when they're assigning the dogs their job. And it's like Rhodesian Ridback had to like catch lions and like what they were thinking when they were told that was their job.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I think I'm kind of slightly hesitant to jump on the bandwagon of like you can't say anything these days or you're getting cancelled.
Have you been cancelled yet though?
No, I haven't been.
I can't imagine you being cancelled.
It happens to everyone, doesn't it? Everyone, it will happen.
I'm scared to be cancelled.
I think if you're going to get cancelled...
Brilliant. Go on. Say your piece.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Say your piece.
But I think it's going to be someone taking a video of you on a night out.
Some people have taken videos of me and I do wonder where the fuck are those videos? Yeah. And they better remain in the Snapchat memories.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're just on the memories though.
That's the thing, uni, because you went to uni. Yeah. What did you do at uni?
English literature.
Of course you did. Yeah. What a stupid
degree.
Because I sometimes thought, I did filmmaking, so I can't say shit. But I feel like you look like you would do filmmaking.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of, I think my parents probably would have been a bit like upset if I'd done filmmaking.
Me too, yeah.
But, that's why I did English literature. I started doing economics because I thought I'd go into business. Bit in the city. London town.
Yeah, we still are here now. So I guess
but like the idea of going for like after work drinks with the lads
on Thursdays, not Fridays. That's a London thing.
Really
that
annoys
sense.
when people go like, "Oh, Thursday's the new Friday, Monday's the new Tuesday." I'm like,
and do you know what? London pubs don't have seats. Why are they all stood outside? It doesn't make sense. Yeah. If I'm drunk, you won't catch me standing up.
Because you can't.
Like, yeah. I'll be getting wheeled out by an ambulance.
Yeah.
But if I was sat down, that wouldn't have to happen.
No, that's true.
I just think London pubs need to change. This is when you become mayor
They
again,
do shut really early.
Do they?
Well, I mean, like 11 is like when pubs shut in London.
Yeah, that is criminal.
And I did the stand-up show in Edinburgh for a month for something called the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, which is a big comedy festival.
Come on now.
And their licensing laws in Edinburgh for that month of August, everything closes at 5. It was the best.
5 p.m?
5 a.m.
Oh, sorry. That's why I was like, fuck me.
No, 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
So like you are...
Nothing good happens
Everything
after,
good happens after 1:30.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Amen.
A.m.
Have you got any wild... Have you got any wild uni stories?
Have I got any
Apart
wild...
from being headbutted by a man.
I did get headbutted.
Yeah.
I used to, I mean, it's not really that wild, but like I kind of realized I was going to do what I ended up doing for a job because I was doing it at uni anyway.
Right.
So there were, I found out in like my first week at uni that the lift in my halls of residence was the exact width of my desk in my room. And so like...
How the fuck why would you even think about that?
Well, because I remember I stood in the lift and was like, looks like my desk. And then I went and then I measured it. And so then with my mates, we didn't want to go out one night. So we thought what we're going to do was we're going to move my desk, my laptop, my books, my plant, everything into the lift. No. And then I was pretending to do work. And so at 1 a.m, people would come back from nights out and the lift doors would open. And I'd look around and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Get out of my room.
Did anyone get in the lift?
Yeah, everyone was like, what? Sorry. Loads of people were like, oh, really sorry. As if like they disturbed me. And so my nickname at uni for the first 6 months was Lift Boy. I was just known as Lift Boy.
At least you were known.
Yeah.
Good flex.
What else? I got Will N.E. served me a golf ball once. That's fun. So we found
he used to work at golf.
Yeah, so he worked at a mini golf course in Newcastle.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah, in Tynemouth. Tynemouth, as he would call it. He always tells me off. And I remember, I actually don't remember, but we worked out that I played golf at this, like he would have given me the putter and the golf ball.
That's so, and now you both are on YouTube.
And now we're both on YouTube.
It was the magic ball.
And we're both pals, YouTube pals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at a party once and I saw him and I did the tip. I still haunts me. I went, fucking hell, you're Will N.E. And he went, yeah. And I thought, don't know why I just said that. Just walked off.
How are you when you meet other, influencers?
Depends who it is. A lot of like the gamer ones, I don't know. I don't have a clue. I've got Animal Crossing, but that's as far as
on the DS. How the Nintendogs doing?
The Switch.
Okay.
And I got Mario Kart. Some might say I'm a Twitcher.
Bit too successful.
Yeah, they might know. I haven't been on it in ages. But when I meet people, I do think, fucking hell, it's them. But when I met Cal for the first time,
Mr. Freezy.
Yeah, I knew who it was, but it was everyone else's reaction. Everyone was like, you just fucking met Cal Freezy. And I was like, maybe I should have really gone for it before, like with the intro, because I didn't realise he was that big of a deal. Because everyone loses their shit when they find out they're like, Cal Freezy's in your building. I'm like, yeah, he is. Yeah. Do people react like that to you?
Absolutely not.
Same.
Same. Not a chance.
Not even.
It was quite humbling. I had I play football sometimes with some of the Freezy plays and some of the Harry Rochelle plays and some of the Sidemen guys play. And often there are some kids that come and like get pictures as we're leaving football. And there was like a line of us as we were leaving, and they're like, Harry, can we get a picture? And Harry took a picture. Cal, can we get a picture? Cal, took a picture. Yeah, and they were like, can we get a picture? And to me, and I was like, yeah, sure. And they're like, no, don't worry, I don't even know who you are. And like this kid was like 9.
That's very muggy.
And it was muggy, but he was a 9-year-old. And it's like such an awkward scenario that you're like, yeah, I can't tell him to piss off because he's 9.
You can.
I feel I've been shamed. I feel like an idiot.
You've had your pants pulled.
Because I was literally doing the whole... And then they literally went, no, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know who you are.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, you prick.
I'd have never left the house again.
Yeah.
So you're brave to be here.
Yeah,
apparently you played football with a king or prince.
I did. You've done your research, haven't you?
You fucking have. Yeah. Who was it? Go on.
It was Prince William.
Thank God it wasn't Andrew.
No.
Fucking hell.
It wasn't Andrew, no.
It was William.
It was, and Harry, actually.
Really? Which one's better at football? Go on, you can say.
Harry's probably better at football. It was a long time ago.
How long are we talking?
I was 18, so it was
like when the camels
9 years ago.
Wow.
Bloody hell, I'm 27.
Are you 27?
Yeah, I look quite young, which is nice, but I'm kind of one of the old guard.
You're near a midlife, you know.
Yeah, how old are you? 12.
23.
23.
So what the hell?
Yeah.
Prince William or Prince Harry, who's more attractive?
Oh God, what a question. I think Harry's more rugged.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, he'll throw you around a bit.
Wow.
But Prince William he's a really charming man.
Have you ever watched Private Benjamin?
Private Benjamin?
No. Private Benjamin. I told you it was fucking Benjamin.
Private Benjamin?
Private Benjamin, have you ever seen that?
Never.
Well, after all of that, the joke's going to go over your head then.
It is, yeah. I have a history with war movies. I went to go and watch Atonement. Do you remember Atonement?
Oh, you're speaking to the wrong person.
Okay.
I've seen,
again, that's
seen
just
War Horse, I think, but that's about
Atonement was a 15 war movie. As in, it was rated 15.
Oh, okay.
And I went for my 12th birthday, and I was terrified that the police were going to turn up. I thought I was going to get SWAT team.
But have you not been like in trouble like the Luton Airport thing?
Yeah.
You had to have been in trouble for that.
No, I don't often get in trouble. But the Luton one, because we managed to do it on someone's private property, so literally in their garden.
Right.
And like when the video came out, there were lots of like, you know, like it hit the news, and so all of the debating TV channels like Jeremy Vine were like talking about whether it was funny or it was like a problem. And I remember he was like, isn't it bad? Like someone might see the Welcome to Luton signs are coming to Gatwick. They might think they've landed in the wrong airport and they might like have a heart attack. They get so worried. And like, trying to facilitate a debate.
Take some blood thinners then,
yeah, and
that's the issue.
All of the people on the panel who were like, their job it is to have arguments on TV, they were like, shut up, Jeremy. So no, I didn't get in trouble for that. What have I been in trouble for?
You've got to have been in trouble.
I have been sent, so I probably can't mention it. I have been sent a couple cease and desist letters before. So like I've done something in a video that I haven't been allowed to do, or I didn't get permission for, and so then you just cut it out of the video with YouTube editor.
Yeah, but that must be really annoying because it could be like a juicy bit, and you had to just cut it all out.
Yeah, I had that recently actually, but it wasn't actually. Yeah, I know, and now I'm kind of like teasing you with something exciting, but I just filmed somewhere that I wasn't allowed to film in a building that I wasn't allowed to film. Like it wasn't exactly like interesting. It was just that I wasn't allowed to film in a building, so they asked me to take it out.
My other question is, how did you find a private investigator?
Oh yeah,
surely they're hard to find because they're private.
Went on incognito mode.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
VPN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used Surfshark VPN.
Use code.
The finest VPN on the market. I don't know whether I just want a sponsorship.
Yeah, fine, we'll get it.
Give me loads of money. Do you do that on the podcast sometimes when you want some free stuff and you just say how much you love?
Yes, I used to be fair, I still do love AU vodka. All I drink is AU, and they messaged me going, do you want some? I said, yes. Yes, I do.
So you'll accept it.
And now my liver has suffered.
I want a Leon Black card.
I want a fucking Nando's black card. When's that coming? I eat Nando's all the time. Fino Pitta, peri peri chips, and I eat the grains. Controversial, but I like it.
I think your knowledge of the Nando's menu isn't quite the swaying argument that you think it is to get a black card.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Grace. I want a Nando's black card. I know what's on the menu, so
I eat Fino Pittas, and I have medium as well.
Okay,
I'm not your average white girl.
Bit of a
white girl yardie. Yeah.
Stunt woman over here. She's God.
Right.
No, so I found a private investigator. Genuinely just like typing in private investigators.
Like Yellow Pages vibes.
Yeah, and spoke to a few. Some weren't keen on the idea, and then we found one that was keen on the idea. I'm
kind of sad no one's private investigating me.
Yeah, and I was just interested. The reason I did that video is because I got a private investigator to follow me for a month, but he was following me.
You didn't know though.
So I got him to. I got my the guy who works for me to hire him on like 5 or 6 random days within a month. So I didn't know which specific days he was going to be following me. But generally after about 2 or 3 days of the month, I kind of forgot about it. And so I did the video because I wanted to know whether even if you knew you were being followed,
you'd be able to tell.
whether you'd be able to tell.
Right.
Absolutely no way. He got pictures of us sat next to each other on the tube, and I had no idea.
That's so weird.
And
I don't wear my glasses, so I'd never be able to tell either. I feel like I've seen him before, but probably not.
And then we met in the studio for the first time at the end of the 30 days when he gave me all the information that he found it, and he sat down and was like, I've got no idea who you are.
That's mental. Well, he's good at his job. He probably got loads of jobs after you.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's probably rich now.
Yeah, he did. He was censored though. No, pixelated.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Well, you never know. You just pass on the
But
number.
I'm sure I did bits for the private investigator industry.
That's on his CV.
Yeah, absolutely.
Watch this. It's me.
Yeah, that's true. But private investigators actually aren't that it's not actually that exciting, because all they really do is find out your location, where you've been.
It's a good job for someone who's nosy.
And someone just sitting in a car for a long time.
Yeah.
You got to be quite patient.
You'd have to have a big playlist. I'm
bangers.
talking
You've got to get good podcasts on.
Well,
like this one.
Like Saving Grace.
If you're on a job as a private investigator right now.
I've heard this is the number one for private investigators. They like a chuckle. And
I like that. You do the Logan Paul impulsive vibe. This is the number one podcast in the world. Yeah. Has he got anything to back that up?
No.
Absolutely not.
Actually, that's a good point. I could just say that.
Yeah.
It's number one, mate.
This is the number one podcast for private investigators.
Yeah. No, that's a new one. And don't tell anyone.
No.
My final question for you.
Okay.
So I ask everyone, Saving Grace, if you were to save Grace, any advice, life advice, what would you give me?
Become a nun.
Maybe I'll go as a sexy nun this Halloween.
Okay. Have you got
start it strong?
Have you got Halloween lined up? The outfit lined up?
No, I usually just go as a sexy cat, to be honest with you, Max. I know that's not a shock to you, but
well, I mean, cats. I didn't know cats can be sexy. That's the bit. That's not shocking.
Bowl of milk.
That would surprise me. Sorry?
Oat milk.
Oh, okay.
We're
not semi-skimmed.
Modern.
I quite like the idea that you can go both as sexy and silly.
Yeah.
So you go as a sexy cat,
girl.
But you then do have a saucer of milk.
I'm here for it. Are you going to dress up as anything?
Yeah, I'm going. I've been invited to a party where just the I know.
I know it's
a big Halloween
not
for me.
normal for you.
It's not. It's not.
I hear it.
And I've been invited to a party. I've been invited, and the theme is serving.
Oh, okay.
So I might just go as my parents' divorce lawyer.
Are they all right with that?
I don't know.
Yeah, fuck them.
They're exactly. They are not listening to this podcast. They are not watching this podcast.
Okay, speak for yourself.
I did actually have a bit of my stand-up show where I talk about it, and I just didn't tell them it was in the show, and they got they've seen some together, as in not together. They were on opposite sides of the venue, but they have seen my show whilst they're there at the same time, and just seeing their faces react to the jokes I was told about their divorce was quite fun.
I bet they were like, pardon?
Yeah, and then the Palladium gig, it's just ranked up a notch.
Fucking rank, mate.
Strap in, mum and dad.
3rd of November. Get your tickets.
Yeah.
Next week I'll be a sexy nun. I don't know.
Okay, you're dobbing in the sexy cat vibes.
Yeah. Fuck the cat. I'm a nun now. I'm taking your advice. I won't. It's not Shane Dawson.
No.
I'm different.
Good. And it's gone full circle. It's a bit of comedy there.
Thank you.
I like that.
I try.
Have you thought about doing stand-up?
No. I'd be shit.
That's not true.
Imagine me all right, guys. So, my arse.
What's your name? Where you from?
No. I'd be awful. I wouldn't be good. I don't know what to say.
Okay, well, come on, let's just do some improv now. Okay. So I'm in the audience. I got my glass.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
What do you do?
I'm a plumber.
Plumber.
Yeah.
Fix these pipes.
There you go. Perfect. There you go. And we build. We build from there.
Yeah.
We build from there.
Fine.
Okay.
Well, I'll see you at the Palladium then.
Fantastic.
3rd of November for me as well. I'm the opening
Grace is supporting.
Oh, yeah, I'm the opener, and they'll all leave by the time you get out.
That would be quite intense if I said your first ever show was.
I'd fuck it up.
I've done stand up for 3 years to get to this moment, and you just
straighted.
So, what's the deal with?
I'd be sweating.
My bumhole.
Sold.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you very much for having me on the Same Grace podcast.
It's been a pleasure, and thank you for telling me you pooed on Kilimanjaro, whatever it is. Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, ice poo.
Ice poo. Thank you for watching. And if you were watching, like and subscribe. And if you were listening, give it a 5-star review and a follow.
5 stars?
Bye.